Everyone, our topic for discussion today is basic transaction types and entries. We'll be focusing on two major outlines, which are introduction to the basic transaction types and types of basic transactions. Under this topic, there are different types of transactions that occur in the bank, but our major focus will be on the following, which are deposit by check, deposit by other instruments, withdrawal by check, withdrawal by other instruments, and withdrawal via ATM. Deposit by check happens when a customer of another bank receives a check from another customer of another bank. For example, a First Bank customer issues a check to a GT Bank customer. Such GT Bank customer has two options. He can either go to First Bank to withdraw the amount on that check on the counter, or go to GT to deposit that check. What that means is the value on that check is automatically paid into the GT Bank's customer's account rather than being withdrawn over the counter. The GT Bank customer can as well go to First Bank to withdraw the cash over the counter, but where such customer doesn't have enough time to do that, the other option is to walk into the GT Bank and deposit the value on that check into his or her account. For deposit by other instruments, this happens when a customer uses other means to withdraw to deposit into his or her account other than a check. And this instrument here, as we majorly use, is the deposit slip that we normally pick on the counter in the bank. We also have withdrawal by check. This option is mostly used by current account holders that have check issued on their account. So a current account holder can withdraw from his or her account using a check. We also have withdrawal by other instruments. This is also the means of using withdrawal slip. So withdrawal slip falls under the category of other instruments. Then we also have withdrawal via ATM machine. ATM machine is an automatic tellering machine. They act instead of a teller in the branch. They can also perform withdrawal function, they can perform deposit function and the like. We'll also be discussing on the various transaction entries passed by the system whenever these transactions are done. Firstly, we have the deposit by other instruments. As we can see in this table, we have 4 columns: the accounts involved, the debit, the credit, and narration. The accounts involved are the various accounts that are affected during the transaction. In accounting, there must be at least 2 accounts involved in every transaction. That says for every single debit there must be a corresponding credit. Under this scenario, deposit by other instruments, a teller still is debited while the customer's account, whether it's a savings or a current account, is credited. and the narration reads being cash deposited at branch. If it's a withdrawal by other instrument, the customer's account, be it current or a savings account, will be debited while the teller's till will be credited, and the narration reads thus: being cash withdrawal at branch. If it is a check deposit at branch, the bank account, which is the clearing bank, is debited while the savings or the current account of the customer is credited. We have for withdrawal by check, the customer's account is also debited while the teller's till is credited. Then for withdrawal via ATM, which is on us means the bank's own ATM terminal, meaning a First Bank customer uses his or her card on a First Bank machine. That is on us. In a scenario like that, the customer's account is debited while the ATM account, because the ATM is also a teller and every ATM has a till, so the ATM account is credited with the narration being cash withdrawal at the ATM. Thank you.